Hello there everyone, Shippy here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and staying back once again with some more Tekken 8 ranked matches as I try to climb through the red ranks here and get back to the purple ranks where I left off at before the Season 2 reset. Looks like my first one is going to be a Lydia player here, so let's see what we can hopefully get done. I'm trying to get my S beat, but I think... Wow, they parried the shit out of me. I think if I can... maybe get lucky enough to string some wins together, I might be able to get back to Mighty Ruler because I am really close to getting back to where I was, or at least getting back to the purple ranks, I should say. But right now, Lydia is just kicking the shit out of me. So let me try to focus up here and not ramble too much. All right, I just get kicked in the face here. We both had the same idea. One sidestep, they just were a little bit faster on the draw there. Alright, they do that low a lot. I was not ready for that. Oh, I thought I was blocking correctly, but I might have accidentally crouched. Okay, holy hell. And they're just kind of backing up on me here. Alright, we're gonna armor up here. They tried to sidewalk last time, so we're just gonna do that. Alright, we are plus. Alright, we do counter the low there. They're dead, so that really doesn't matter too much. Alright, that's why I did that, because I really was not concerned about them rage arting me. Alright, I'll take that. They get hit by the mid. I'm just gonna go ahead and press, because no one respects the... no one at all respects the plus frames on that Oki. And we managed to get the perfect there and keep our heat. Alright, we get the launch there. I've got to do the better combo. Alright, we do low profile in there. And they were just sitting on that low. Alright, just got to keep that in my mind there. Alright, they tried to sidewalk that, which you can't. And they're going to get hit by forward 4-3, so I'll take that. Alright, after the rough start, after I shut my mouth a little bit, we were able to overcome the ass beating that we were enduring. Doesn't mean that I will be able to string anything together, but we're going to try to here. And we do get the run back. Alright, let's see what we can get down here. I don't really see too much of Lydia, so I'm not really exactly sure the proper counterplay, but we're going to try to do what we can. And they do actually manage to roll out of that one. Alright, so that actually beats the heat startup. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright, we have to watch here. I thought I was just standing there blocking, but game said otherwise, so it's unfortunate. And I'm going to get hop kicked, okay. Alright. Alright, they sidestepped me there. I should have expected that. I don't know why I did it like that was going to connect. I've got to do the better combo. Alright, they immediately ducked there, so I need to keep that in mind. They're fishing for the low parry a lot. Alright, they do try to power crush me there. Alright, I tried to spin mine there, but... Alright, they don't tech the grab. Again, they've been ducking a lot, so I'm just going to go for the mid. And that was the right call. I tried to down back through there. Alright, the front kick managed to tag me. Alright, we do get the launch on the duck. Alright, we're going to heat up here. Alright, I did do back to lows. I thought their turn might have been over. We're going to go for the mid. I do block it. I tried to parry and didn't get it. That might have been too negative. I swore I was blocking low. Well, well, all right. Well, we get the double KO there. All right. Well, whatever floats your boat there, I guess. That doesn't happen a lot, but you know. Tekken be Tekken sometimes. And we followed that up with a perfect there. They just never got the momentum back. Was that 2 already? Or was that just 1? Alright, that was 2. I can't remember if I lost the first game or not, but it looks like we do manage to go up 2-0 here. And if I can manage to piece some competency together, might be able to get back into Mighty Ruler. Alright, well, good game to that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, going up against a June player. So let's see what we can do. Alright, I gotta watch. She can hit from like damn near full screen now in certain moves. Alright, low profile in there. I tried to go for... Alright, well, I guess that wasn't a 1+2 break like I thought. They're being very aggressive. They press. Everyone, no one respects that at like even in the slightest. I tried to rage art him. I didn't get the input. I thought I was just saying they're blocking, but I guess I might have pressed in a direction or something maybe. Alright, so if that's not a 1+2 break, what the hell is it? Was I not blocking? Alright, well, they get the perfect on me there. Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, we get the launch there. I keep forgetting to charge that move now that you can charge it. But they have to block that. Alright, I get launched off of that. If that's not a 1+2 break, what the fuck is it? Alright. Alright, we get him with the low there. Alright, we're gonna sidestep again. Alright, I'm gonna heat up here. I try to go for a grab. God, they were still able to convert off that? Holy shit. Yeah, people just do not block anymore. If I'm being completely honest. I did try to down back 3. I did not want backflip there. I did not want that. I wanted down back 3. I'm going to throw this away, aren't I? Alright. I'm going to catch up with punch parry. Alright. I dropped it. I should have seen that coming. Alright, we are plus. Alright, they always try to set up with a grab there. We're gonna catch a mid backflip. Get our stacks up. I should have grabbed. I knew it. That's unfortunate. It ended up above their head. But this should be some good damage here. I don't know if this will kill or not. It'll be awfully close. I had pretty little health. And that does take him out. All right. I have to take advantage of the aggressive tendencies here. But we do get our promotion back into Mighty Ruler, so we'll see if I can actually get to Battle Ruler this time. Since I was cut off at Flame Ruler with Asuka at the rank reset. But we do get the rematch. We need to be a little bit more patient here, but it's easier said than done. When people get aggressive, it makes me want to do so as well. We are plus. Alright, they were not going to let me do that. Alright, I go for my grab as well. Go for a grab here. They don't break it. A little bit wonky doing that up against the wall. Like, camera just kind of freaked the hell out. Alright, I'm going to do a shoulder charge. Alright, we are plus. They tried to press. Alright, that was a good heat by them. Had that side set for him. I don't know what the break for that grab is. I'll take that. Alright, so you can't interrupt that, I guess. Alright, we are plus, but I was a little bit too far away to take advantage of that. I'm just gonna sidewalk here. Please don't drop this me. It's the wrong combo, but still a combo nonetheless to get our stacks up. Go low here. Alright, we're gonna go for the grab. They do heat up. And we're gonna go for low. And we get 2 rounds on the board here. I'm gonna sidewalk. Alright, we do manage to hit there. And they just get hit by that straight up. They're just gonna get hit by it again and again. Alright, we're up against the wall, which is not good. I tried to be in the... I'm being stupid. Alright, there we go. If I mash it enough, it'll come out, by God. Alright, I guess I wasn't blocking there. Alright, we're just gonna armor right through that. Alright, well, I managed to get back into Mighty Ruler. Managed to stay, keep my head above water here and get 2 games on the board here. Not a bad start, but good games to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent up here. Go up against a Law player. So let's see what we can get done in our first matches in a Mighty Ruler. Alright, we can try to be patient here. Law is usually notoriously aggressive, but just because most of Law players I fight are like that doesn't mean they all will be. So we'll try to stay plus here. Alright, they do that low a lot. Alright, I tried to shoulder charge there. It is true. I thought they were going to go for that kick, but they did not. Alright, we'll catch and press in there. Alright, unfortunately my low didn't quite reach. And that cost us the match. Alright. I'm getting hit by that low a lot. I need to start blocking it. Alright. I didn't know if that would be a good punish for that or not. Alright, we're plus there. I don't know really why I got hit, but... dims the brakes sometimes, but we get the grab there. I want to stay plus. They do either try to press a button or crouch there. And that gives us a round on the board. They get hit by the mid. I thought I was blocking low that time. I did try to sidewalk, it is true. Alright, no break on that grab again. Alright, they do not get hit by the mid that time. Their low is a little bit faster than mine. Alright, that's still their turn there. I did try to press. Alright, we'll take that. Alright, I'm going to heat up to try to... People, again, do not give a fuck about plus frames, even in the slightest. But I still continually get hit by it. I mean, I know that's, again, only +1, and there's, again, play to it. Alright, that low is eating me alive. I gotta look out for it a lot more in this next game here. Alright. So look out for the low. That's what is absolutely destroying my ass. Alright.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, did block at that time. There we go for the grab. They do try to press. I'm spinning that too quickly. Alright. This should carry to the wall unless I fucking drop it. Alright, I tried to interrupt that. And that did not work out. I guess I would. I just can't get my turn against Law. Yeah, I'm kind of getting steamrolled here.
Fight.
All right, I'll take that. I pressed the wrong button. And I pressed circle one too many times. All right, I wasn't expecting that grab, if I'm being completely honest. All right, they tried to damn it. All right, we are plus here. And we do get around on the board. All right.
Round 4.
All right, we're just going to sidewalk here. All right, I did not expect him to get... God damn, that is... Why does that go so far? All right, they press there every time. We gotta be careful here. All right, thankfully they hit the wall, and we do tie things up at 2 rounds apiece here.
Fight.
All right, they're just kind of backing away. I thought I was blocking there. All right, I'll take that. I did not mean to just jump in place like an asshole right there. All right, see if we can get something going here. All right, they press again. There we are. Why did I get hit? Okay. Well, all right. Well, we overcome that little thing. I don't know why I got hit. I mean, I guess that low, maybe just low profiled my jab, despite being, what was it, +5? But that's okay. We'll see what we can overcome here. If we get the run back where they lost. And with this taking so long, I don't think the odds are good yet. All right. Well, I'll be back when I find my next opponent in that case. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent for the video here. Going up against a Steve player, so let's see what we can do here. He's on a little bit of a 2-game win streak. Alright. Actually hit him with the mid there. Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. I say that most of the time I do that move. Alright, they can't bob and weave the leg sweep. Oh, that was unfortunate. I thought they were going for low there, which is why I missed. Heat smash. Alright, thankfully there was a gap in that string, and we take the heat smash there. Alright. We're just going to back away. And then unfortunately grab my low that I tried to do. Oh, that did not carry as far as I thought. Where's my heat at? No one in the history of playing this game has ever respected that, so I just need to just, I guess, I don't know, play defense on offense. All right, that was an unfortunate hit there. All right, now we're on the back foot. All right, I didn't really know what else to do there. I do break, the grab. I once again did the wrong move. Par for the course. I guess you can't sidestep that. I picked the wrong direction. I didn't get my rage art. Fuck. Okay. Alright, well, we dropped the first game against Steve. And I need to try to be a little more patient here. I just don't know where his gaps are. I know that little rage art move, I think it is just horrendously plus. I don't know if there's really much I can do there other than guess right or die. Again, like that's like +5. I don't know why they just don't get hit. I mean, I know there's probably just an answer to that. All right, they do get grabbed there. I did the wrong move again. All right, well, they do mash here. I kind of saw that coming. This is not going to be enough to kill by any stretch, but it should be close. Enough to where I can't get rage arted back because, never mind, it just kills straight up. Never mind.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, they get hit by the second part of that. I'll take that. What an unfortunate trade that was. All right, they're probably going to press here. Yeah, I knew it. I absolutely knew that shit. And yet I still got hit. I sweep the leg again, and that's another round on the board. All right, we're going to sidestep here. Sidestepping did me no good. All right, I'm actually astonished they got hit by that. All right, they do block the low there. All right, so now I just gotta try to keep in mind that they're looking for it. All right, this... I always forget to break for that. Fucking grab my low, damn it. Okay.
Round 4. Fight.
All right, they get hit by the second part of that. All right, they go for the throw and get launched for it. All right, I get launched there. All right, we both kind of do the same thing. I did mash heat there, I'll admit it. I thought they were going to do that crouching low, and I thought I'd be able to take advantage of it. That's unfortunate. Alright, that's what I get for trying to check him. Alright, they're plus there. They're going to absolutely want to still take their turn. So we're going to mash Rage Art. Kind of put them on the back foot. We do have a lot of recoverable health here, so I need to keep that in mind as well. That was a weird exchange. I thought I might have jab checked him there, but I couldn't. Did he bob and weed me there? I couldn't really tell. Like, it kind of happened so fast, I couldn't really even shell what the hell that exchange was. But they get me 2 games to none, unfortunately, and we slide a little bit back down towards Tenryu here. But I do believe I'm going to end the video there. If you made it this far, I do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.